to violence in the streets. Homes have been terrorized with domestic abuse. Natural disasters in the form of storms and fires have devastated our land, a constant reminder of the times in which we live. Jesus is soon to come. Here in the Belize Central Mission, our mandate remains the message to all the world. In the midst of all these tragedies, we have not relented from our mission of preaching, evangelism, and ministering to our youth and community. The Central Belize Mission has been blessed to reach great milestones to this end, including the launch of our very own Adventist television network, which now serves as one of the mediums in carrying the gospel to all the world. ATN has allowed us to continue this work by streaming various spirit-filled programs via its Facebook and YouTube account, as well as on cable TV. This has allowed many individuals to have come into a saving relationship with Jesus Christ through the virtual evangelistic campaigns and revivals. As we contemplate these breakthroughs, we want to encourage everyone, whether you are a regular member, visiting online viewer, or a community member, to double up with God in your Christian stewardship. God has been faithful to us, and His mercies are renewed each day. We may have fallen short in our faithfulness in the giving of our time, talent, or finances, but now is an opportune time for us to double up with God. Let's double up with Him by returning what is right in tithes and in our love gift offerings. Contact your local church pastor or church treasurer to find out how you can give. If you have been blessed by the ministry at ATN and would like to partner with us, you can join the ATN family by giving your charitable gifts. Giving to ATN can be done in multiple ways. On your tithes envelope, there is a designated line for ATN. You can place your donations along with your tithes and offering. Sign up to become a monthly or a one-time sponsor using the ATN donor pledge form that is provided in a pinned post on our Facebook page. After you sign up, we will contact you to make arrangements of how you can make your donations. You can mail your checks to House B, Upper Flat, 374 Mayflower Crescent, Lake Garden, Ladyville Village, Belize District, or drop by our studio on weekdays, Mondays to Thursdays, between 9 to 5 p.m. at our ATN office or Central Belize Mission office. You can also make direct transfers marked for ATN via online banking or in-person deposits to the following bank account number. For our international donors, you can make your donations via the PayPal app or by sending donation to BZ Adventist TV by means of the following link, using your PayPal account or your credit and debit card. Thank you for your generosity, and we pray God's richest, most abundant, and continuous blessings on you and on the Belize Adventist Television Network as we seek to engage in meaningful, relevant, and life-changing ministry in today's world. Good morning and welcome to another edition of Defining Your Health. I hope you're doing good on this beautiful Tuesday morning. We want to thank you for being with us today. Today we're going to be talking about the health benefits of smoothies. I like smoothies and I don't know about you, but I know I'm going to love the interview for today. We have with us a very special guest, Mrs. Rhonda Acosta, who is the owner of Didee's Creation. And she's going to be talking a little bit about her business and then also sharing with us one of her products that she does, which is the smoothies, and giving us different tips and different recipes of how you can try to make your own smoothie at home. Good morning, Ms. Acosta.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing very fine. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, so we know Didee's Creation has been around for some time, but to our viewers at home, how did Didee's creation first come about? Can you share with us?
Okay, well, I have to go all the way back to like 26 years ago, back to Santa Elena, Cayo, where I was working as a teacher at one of our Adventist institutions. At that time, I had a little baby girl who was very, very ill. She was only 11 months old. Yeah, she was 11 months old, and she was hospitalized for 1 entire week. During that time, as a young mother, I was only 24 years old. A young mother, I was very worried about her, and so I wouldn't leave the hospital. I would stay at the hospital, would stay at her bed for 1 entire week without eating and sleeping properly. And so that caused me to get sick. After I got sick, I had to, I prayed and I asked God, God, can you please show me a way? Help me so that I am able to get out from this so I can feel better. And the Lord impressed me. Why don't you use your hands to do something to bless others? And then I had a pastor, Pastor Reed, who was my mentor. He was there for me. And he told me the more I share and the more I give to others, the better I am going to feel. And so that's when I started to make bread, whole wheat bread, and powder bun that my students used to call sand and gravel. They loved it so much. And bun. But I used to give to my neighbors, but I just didn't give them a bread and a bun. I would put it in a nice packet, and I would make little labels with memory verses, and I would stick them on the plastic, and I would share with my neighbors. At times, people would pay me for my bread and my bun, and I noticed that the more I started to give, the better I was feeling. And so at that time, I said, this is a good way that God is helping me and is blessing me. And so that started, my interest in sharing in what I call my ministry. At that time, I used to call my little daughter Didee. And so I said, this is something that we can do together. So as a little girl, as she was growing up, we started to do this together. We moved from Cayo. I was transferred to Belize City and resided in Ladyville. I had friends, students who would ask me, they found out that I had this gift that God had given to me, and I use it to bless others. One of the things that it used to do to me, and it still does, is when I can see somebody happy, smiling, even if they don't have money, and they need something, they need a cake, whatever it is, I would just give it from my heart. And that's why my slogan is, the love you can taste, because everything that comes from Didee's creation is made with love.
Okay, and it definitely comes from the heart, as I can see, Miss Acosta, as you're talking about this. You're so passionate about this gift that God has blessed you with. What are some of the products or services that Didee's creation offers?
Okay, so currently we are providing cakes, all different kinds of cakes. We have vegan options, we have sugar-free options, we have healthy options for those who would like, some people still want their little sweet dessert or whatever, so we provide that for them also. We provide ice creams, and vegan ice cream, non-dairy ice cream, and the regular ice cream. And we also provide smoothies, all types of healthy smoothies for people. This is a time when it's very hot, so we are providing this to our customers. We also provide services to our community. We actually do catering. We cater for school programs. We cater for graduations. We cater for banquets, special events. We cater for all the missionaries from our church that come in this area, comes to our area. We cater for them. I have a team. Sometimes it's 5 of us, 6 of us that would prepare for them. for all the groups that would come. Even the doctors that comes here, we provide catering service for them. All right, those are some of the things that we are providing. Also, we are providing natural juices, and our juices will be sugar-free, pure juice.
Okay, and what I liked about Didee's creation too, Miss Acosta, is that apart from the cakes, as you mentioned, there's variety of cake that you offer, and it's dependent on the preference of the client or the customer who is requesting the different products or services. But I noticed something that you have tried your best to incorporate in your business is giving people healthier options. So
yes,
you can have a cake, but you can find different ways to have a healthier option at cake or ice cream or whatever product that you would like.
Yes, we do that. I had just last week, I have a lot of Indian doctors that I actually caters for. They have different dietary restrictions, and so they would come to me and they would say, well, I need a cake, I need a chocolate cake, but I don't want any eggs in the cake, or I don't want any milk in the cake. And so we would provide that for them. Then there are people who say, I don't like the frosting that, you know, that I can get elsewhere that has a lot of eggs and things like that. We do have products that are sugar-free, and they are soy-based. Most of the toppings that we put on our cakes are soy-based. Yes, we provide these toppings using the whip and ice that we get from Party Center. Very soon, coming to Ladyville, you will be able to purchase your own whip and ice at Didee's Creation, and you don't have to go to Belize City.
Yes. So I like that you spoke about the different products that you offer, and I know one of the products that you're going to be launching, I know you guys have relocated to 48 Cesar Steele Street.
Yes.
And you have a beautiful building out there that you're going to be selling from. Now, everybody knows you as the cake lady because of the cakes that you sell, but I noticed on your building you have very beautifully painted smoothies, and there are so many variety of smoothies that customers can choose from. So I know this is a product that you're trying to launch out and you're trying to get more people on board with in terms of giving them healthier alternatives to milkshake and stuff like that. So today we're going to be focusing on that aspect, the smoothies and health benefits that can come from including smoothies in your diet. But before we go further into listing the different health benefits, where did the term smoothie actually originated from?
Well, I did a little research, and I found out that smoothie actually came from California. The people used to go to the beaches, and it was hot. You know, during the summertime it was hot, so people would really enjoy a nice cool drink. So in 1961 or thereabout, when they introduced blenders, they decided to use the blender to make smoothie. It was made from frozen fruits and fresh fruit juices. The people at the beach would be able to buy these smoothies right at the beach. They weren't able, there was no name for smoothies, but because of the taste that it had, the smooth taste, they gave the name smoothie. Now, there were two ladies in 1961 who wrote the first cookbook called the Blender Cookbook, added two smoothies in there, pineapple banana and banana strawberry smoothie. Okay, their names were Miss Annie Serian and Miss Eileen Gaden. All right, they included this, these two smoothies in their cookbook.
Yes, indeed. And for those of you at home who may not know, this is my mom. And smoothies go way back for us, way before Didee's creation. I remember growing up, that was something that you always gave us as kids, especially when we wanted something to snack on, or if we weren't able to get a
full hefty breakfast, you would make sure that we get our smoothies in the morning. And then it was also like a ritual for us on Friday night. It will be smoothies, whatever choice. Me and my brothers, we had different preference in what we put into our smoothies, along with wholesome homemade bread. So that was something that we really enjoyed. Now I am trying to do that same thing with my daughter. At first she wasn't too fun about the smoothies, but now she appreciates it. She would even try to make her own smoothie on her own. So that's something that you can get your kids accustomed to, because it's a very healthy alternative to snacks.
Yes, and I agree with that. Growing up, your dad, he does not believe in eating between meals or snacking. So whatever they would eat or whatever they would have for snack has to be something that's very healthy. I like that you're using the smoothies and also incorporating it in your home for healthier snack or choices for your daughter. If you have kids at home, parents, and they're school age, you can teach them how to make smoothies. It is very important. It is very healthy for them. You may not get them to eat the fruits, but if you make it in a nice smoothie, they will be able to have something healthy. And right now, we know we're living in a pandemic. We need to nourish our bodies. And using smoothies is a very nice, I say nice because it's really nice.
And it's
nice
refreshing.
Refreshing way, especially during this summertime, for them to get something healthy that will boost their immune system. It's filled with a lot of nourishments, so they can't go wrong.
Yes, indeed. So let's talk a little bit about these health benefits so that our viewers can take note of these. We know for those of you who would like to lose weight, finding it difficult to lose weight, an easy way that you can incorporate into your diet. If you don't want to have a hefty breakfast in the morning, you can replace that breakfast with smoothie. And we know that smoothies have a lot of fruits. It also can have vegetables because you have the green smoothies.
Yes.
And these different fruits and vegetables helps to clean out, to detoxify the body. And in doing that, it also helps to dissolve different body fat and clear up circulatory system. Another one is also dehydration. Tell us, Ms. Acosta, how does it help with dehydration?
Well, I know, especially for the vegetables, most of the vegetables and fruits, they do have some water in it. And so that's when you make your smoothie, and even when you put your ice, that adding some water content to it, it's going to keep your body refreshed and cool.
Also, it helps with digestion and also with good bowel movement. I know for me, growing up, whenever we had a problem with going to the bathroom and you would go to my mom, the first thing she said, did you have your smoothie? Well, okay, you need to have more than one smoothie for the day, because the amount of fruits that you put in your body, it helps with the proper digestion and also to help you to have good bowel movement.
I also learned that because it takes such a little time to actually reach to your bloodstream, why it's so beneficial. I understand, like 15 minutes. You know, when you do the juice or when you do the smoothie, and so you get the nutrients in such a short space of time.
It's loaded with fiber, with antioxidants. It has so many calcium, magnesium, iron, vitamin C. It has so many nutrients and minerals that is important for the body. I remember I had the opportunity to look at a meal plan for a cancer patient. And I noticed on this meal plan, it had a lot of intervals where it had a fruit smoothie or a green smoothie and different natural juices that they can use. And I questioned, I know a friend, we have a family friend who suffered cancer on her own. And she told us how important smoothie came as a part of her meal plan for the day. It's not something that she was used to, but as the more she started research about it, and she found so many different recipes that she can use of different vegetables and different food, and each vegetable and food have a specific gives a specific mineral or vitamin and nutrients to the body, and it can help prevent so many diseases.
Yes, that's very true. I know for cancer patients, the blueberries, all the berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, goji berries, any berries that you can find, mulberries. All these berries are very, very good for cancer patients because they're high in antioxidants and would help them, very beneficial to them. Also, the green smoothie, because of the nutritional benefits in the vegetables, that's also very good for them. You see, these fruits and vegetables, they help to rebuild the different cells that we have in our bodies. And our bodies benefit a lot from these things that are almost in their natural state, or the ones, especially the ones that are in their natural state. So there's no process more than just putting it in your NutriBullet or in your blender if you don't have a NutriBullet. And these will supply all the nutrients that your body needs.
Yes, and it's something that I believe as individual, if we would like to take care of our body and we want to try different healthy alternative, it's something for us to think about. And as mentioned earlier, Mrs. Acosta said that it's something that you can get your kids on board with. A lot of the kids don't like certain tastes of a different food. Maybe they may say, well, the blueberries have a tartish taste, or they may say that the other one, they don't like the bitter taste that it has. So when you put them, you combine them together, and you can choose to put your orange juice, or you can put your almond milk, your soy milk, whatever kind of milk that you prefer. You put them, and when all of them are mixed together in a nice smoothie, especially when you put your ice in there and it's so cool and refreshing, it's going to be something that I'm sure your kid is going to love. So apart from being something refreshing and nice, you know that you're loading them up with so many nutrients, mineral, and vitamins that can only do good for their body. So we hope in some way that talking about smoothies today have encouraged you to go in your kitchen and try it. Now, we're going to go into a break here, but when we come back, the second segment of our program for today, we're going to have Mrs. Acosta demonstrate different smoothie recipes, and you can try them at home.
Just before we go on that break, I wanted to say that sometimes when you go and you buy smoothies from different places, you get just a flavor of the fruits. At Didee's Creation, you get the entire amount of fruit, the amount that you need to nourish your body. Fresh fruits, not imitation or the essence, no artificial. It's fresh, pure, fresh, wholesome goodness that your body will love.
Yes, indeed. And so we're so excited to hear some of those recipes that we can also use at home so that your friends and your loved one can learn about the different benefits of smoothies. So we're going to go and take that break now. We'll see you. We'll be right back.
A study published in the Journal of the American Dietetic Association found that toddlers aged 12 months and older consumed a third of their daily calories from snacking between meals, with the snacks becoming less nutritious as the children got older. Dietary patterns low in fruits and veggies and high in sweets and saturated fats began to develop between the ages of 12 months and 24 months, and this pattern tended to be established by 24 months. That's a fact. But there's hope. Parents can establish the foundation for a healthy diet early in life when eating habits and preferences are being formed. Simple dietary changes, such as offering more nutritious snacks, can help prevent obesity and chronic disease in our children. So switch the gummy bear for blueberries and see them growing healthier and happier.
Hi, my name is Amine Anderson, and I'm the General Manager for our Yadpa bookstore here in Belize City. At our bookstore, we cater at offering books that can help you live a healthier lifestyle. We offer books that can help your marriage and your family life to be even more sweeter. We haven't forgotten the kids, we have books for them, and we also have books that will help you grow in your spiritual life. We're located inside the headquarters of the Belize Union of Seventh-day Adventists that is located on 3A Street, Kings Park. Our phone numbers are 223-3048 or you can get us on our cell number at 660-2378. Our working hours are from 8 to 12:15 from Monday to Thursday, 1 to 4:15, and on Friday we're open from 8 to 12. You can also find us on Facebook. Our name for our page is Yadpa Belize. ATN has partnered with us, and for every purchase made using the code ATN21, a proceed will be going to them to help them further in their ministry as well. So feel free, come visit us. I'm sure you're going to find something that will be a blessing to you all. Thank you.
Abigail.
Yes, Gran?
Abigail, I can't breathe well.
Granny, we need to go to the hospital to get you checked out.
No! I'm fine.
Yes, Gran, we need to go now to get you treated. Now, before it's too late.
No, 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 no.
Grandma, we need to go for all of us.
No, no, no.
Stop. If you are having flu-like symptoms, please call us immediately for medical guidance. If you have chronic conditions such as diabetes and you are experiencing symptoms such as shortness of breath or chest pain, please also seek medical attention immediately. We lost a lot of people this year. We don't want to lose you too. Please seek help if necessary. Call us at 0800-664-2273. Continue to wear your mask at all times. Keep physical distance when in public and stay at home unless absolutely necessary. This message has been brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
More than 32% of adults over the age of 20 suffer from high blood pressure, according to the Center for Disease Control. High blood pressure is a major risk factor for cardiovascular disease and mortality, as well as among the top causes for other chronic health conditions. Anger and frustration has been shown to raise the level of stress hormones in the body, triggering negative health effects such as high blood pressure. That's a fact, but there's hope. Those with hypertension have seen dramatic benefits from learning to forgive. In one study, those who scored high on anger test no longer required blood pressure medication when participating in a forgiveness program. As someone said, you simply cannot swallow a poison pill and hope the other person dies. So forgive now and see your blood pressure going down.
These are indeed troubling and uncertain times. The COVID-19 pandemic rages while the death toll surges. Many lives have been lost to violence in the streets. Homes have been terrorized with domestic abuse. Natural disasters in the form of storms and fires have devastated our land, a constant reminder of the times in which we live. Jesus is soon to come. Here in the Belize Central Mission, our mandate remains the message to all the world. In the midst of all these tragedies, we have not relented from our mission of preaching, evangelism, and ministering to our youth and community. The Central Belize Mission has been blessed to reach great milestones to this end, including the launch of our very own Adventist television network, which now serves as one of the mediums in carrying the gospel to all the world. ATN has allowed us to continue this work by streaming various spirit-filled programs via its Facebook and YouTube account, as well as on cable TV. This has allowed many individuals to have come into a saving relationship with Jesus Christ through the virtual evangelistic campaigns and revivals. As we contemplate these breakthroughs, we want to encourage everyone, whether you are a regular member, visiting online viewer, or a community member to double up with God in your Christian stewardship. God has been faithful to us, and His mercies are renewed each day. We may have fallen short in our faithfulness in the giving of our time, talent, or finances, but now is an opportune time for us to double up with God. Let's double up with Him by returning what is right in tithes and in our love gift offerings. Contact your local church pastor or church treasurer to find out how you can give. If you have been blessed by the ministry at ATN and would like to partner with us, you can join the ATN family by giving your charitable gifts. Giving to ATN can be done in multiple ways. On your tithes envelope, there is a designated line for ATN. You can place your donations along with your tithes and offering. Sign up to become a monthly or a one-time sponsor using the ATN donor pledge form that is provided in a pinned post on our Facebook page. After you sign up, we will contact you to make arrangements of how you can make your donations. You can mail your checks to House B, Upper Flat, 374 Mayflower Crescent, Lake Garden, Ladyville Village, Belize District, or drop by our studio on weekdays, Mondays to Thursdays, between 9 to 5 p.m. at our ATN office or Central Belize Mission office. You can also make direct transfers marked for ATN via online banking or in-person deposits to the following bank account number. For our international donors, you can make your donations via the PayPal app or by sending donation to BZ Adventist TV by means of the following link, using your PayPal account or your credit and debit card. Thank you for your generosity, and we pray God's richest, most abundant, and continuous blessings on you and on the Belize Adventist Television Network as we seek to engage in meaningful, relevant, and life-changing ministry in today's world.
Are you taking heart medicines? Medications can give us a false sense of security. Even if a person takes heart medicines, eating a lot of saturated or trans fats, fast and junk foods, red and processed meats, sweets, and processed foods will still increase inflammation and make cardiovascular disease worse. That's a fact. But there's hope. A study of more than 31,000 adults found that you can substantially reduce cardiovascular recurrence beyond drug therapy alone by eating a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, and fish, and low in meats. A heart-healthy diet reduced their risk of dying from cardiovascular disease by 35%, a new heart attack by 14%, heart failure by 28%, and stroke by 19%. So eat your veggies. A healthy heart starts with a healthy meal.
Defining Your Health. Today we are talking about the health benefits of smoothies, and we are here with the owner of Didee's Creation, Mrs. Rhonda Acosta. And now in our segment 2, she's going to be sharing with us different recipe for different smoothies, and we hope that you're going to benefit from this demonstration here, and that you would also try your own smoothies at home.
Okay, so right now we're going to make some different flavors smoothies. I want to tell you, you know, life doesn't have to be boring. My son used to ask, Granny, why is it that healthy isn't nice? But I am here to tell you that healthy is nice, and it's also colorful. So if you want to have smoothie for an entire week because you're trying your best to, you know, you want to just boost up your immune system because of COVID-19, then you can make your whole week colorful. So I'm here today. We're going to share some different colors for the different days. So on day 1, the first day, we're going to do yellow smoothie. Yellow smoothie, we're going to use pineapple and we're going to use bananas. You can also, you want to get your more nutrients in there. We have some nuts to add to your walnut and pecans. If you don't have that, you can put cashew seed, you can put flax seed, whatever kind of nut you can get, you can add to it. On the other day, your second day, we're going to use pink smoothie, we're going to use strawberry, and we're also going to put some bananas in the smoothie because we want it to have, you know, we want it to be nice and tasty. On day 3, we're going to have green smoothie. Now, green smoothie is going to include some parsley, cucumbers, green apples, and we're going to put celery in our green smoothie for day 3. Okay, day 4, we're going to have a purple smoothie. And in the purple smoothie, we're going to put blueberries. We're going to also include some strawberries, and we're also going to include some bananas. Day 5 is going to be our last smoothie. This one will be extra dark because we're going to put a lot of blueberries, so it's going to look more like a darker shade of purple. All right, so there's our 5 days, our colorful smoothie. Now, smoothies, you must use, some people use ice. But if you want your smoothie to be very nice and smoothie, then you got to use frozen fruits. You can use juices. We have unsweetened orange juice. At home, you don't have to go to the store and buy any juice like this. You can go get at the supermarket. You can go and get your fresh orange, and then you squeeze your orange and use your fresh orange juice. We also have pineapple juice, if you would like pineapple juice. Some people don't like orange. They can use pineapples. You can use apple juice, whatever kind of juice you would like in your smoothie. And there's also some people who like to put milk. Now, almond milk, or you can use soy milk. Then for the berries, the smoothie usually has a tartish taste. So if you want, you could add a little bit of honey, natural honey. All right, so let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with the first one. If you don't have a NutriBullet, you can also use a blender. So we're going to put, serving size. Normally, it's half cup of the fruits that you would like. So if I'm going to put banana and I'm going to use some pineapple, then I'll use half cup of each because we don't want it to be like watered down. That's why we don't put a lot of ice in it. So I will put the content of my pineapple. Okay. Well, the pineapple doesn't want to come out. Okay, and we're going to put half the amount of this banana. And a secret, make sure that you take your fruits right out of the freezer and into your blender. All right, and we will put a little bit of nuts in here. All right, and I want to use, since I'm using pineapple, I'm going to use some orange juice. Okay, and half or quarter cup of orange juice. All right, cover the lid. Okay, and it shouldn't take more than probably 1-2 minutes. Okay. All right, that's it. Okay, and we pour it in our first container. Ooh, it smells so nice.
I took my mask off because definitely I need to do some testing when we're finished here.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, so we have day one down. All right, and here we have our yellow smoothie. As we prepare for our second smoothie, I'm going to get some more strawberries here. Ideally, you would use, I'm just taking off the leaves. You can use frozen strawberries. If you don't have enough frozen strawberries, you can use some fresh strawberries. I like to put a lot of strawberries because it gives it that nice, nice strawberry taste. All right? So I'm going to put some fresh strawberries, and I'm also going to put some frozen strawberries, okay? About a cup. I love to overdo it with strawberries because I love strawberries a lot.
And remember in your first segment, we said that the berries, they're loaded with antioxidants, which is good in helping to prevent you from different diseases.
All right, so for this one, I want to put some, because it's supposed to be my pink smoothie, I'm going to use some milk. So I'm going to use 1/3 cup of almond milk.
And also, I think, Ms. Rhonda, for this says the almond original. If you want, you can choose the almond that is vanilla flavored and sweetened. That gives a different sweet taste to your smoothie.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. Wholesome goodness. You will taste the strawberry in every sip.
And also for this one, I think if you want a little sweetener, that's where you can add a little bit of honey if you want as well, right?
Yes, you can add some honey in it. All right, so there you have day two. Isn't it beautiful? Look at it, so nice and yummy. All right, now we are going to our green smoothie. And this is the one for midweek, all right? So for the green smoothie, I'm going to start with about a 1/2 cup of celery. Okay. I'm going to add like 1/2 of a cucumber. Okay.
I remember my grandma used to always say, anything that is green is good for you, Dinah.
Yes, lots of nutrients. Okay. And this one, the green apple that we're using is
so
what
does
is
that add like a little sweet taste to it?
Yes, a little sweet taste to it. And we use the green apples because these are tartish. Okay, I'm going to use 2 apples for this one. Okay, and I can't forget my parsley. All right.
Also for this one, I think let's say we don't have parsley and the green apple, we can use things like kale.
Yes, you can use kale. As a matter of fact, you can put anything that is green, you can put it there. I put right from cilantro in mine, sweet pepper, anything that I find in my kitchen that is green. Okay, I'm going to use some pineapple juice with this one. And I'm going to use 1/2 cup of pineapple juice.
And we can add a little bit of ice to that one to give it a refreshing cooling.
Yes, that's true. Because it's not frozen, we're going to use some ice cubes. All right. I may have to add a little bit of water with this one. All right. Let's say put 2 tablespoons of water. Now you notice that these things don't take a lot of time.
Something quick on the go that you can try. So
look at that. All the health benefits in a cup.
So if we see that it's a little bit thick, Ms. Rhonda, is it safe to say we can add more to the juice to it?
Yes, but remember this smoothie, you don't want it too watery. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Nice and yummy. Okay. So we're going to work on our day 4. And day 4, we're going to have this beautiful, beautiful orange color that we're going to use some frozen papaya and we're going to use some carrots. And with this, I believe the orange juice is going to work perfectly with this one. All right? So I put like, this is like about ½ cup of grated carrots and about a cup of frozen papaya. And I'm going to use ½ cup of orange juice. Okay, that happens sometimes, don't worry. Okay. All right. So we put these together. All right.
And there's things like chia seed, flax seed that you can add to it, right?
Okay. I must remind you, when you're doing this, please remember to take your fruits out the freezer and straight into your blender. All right? You want it to remain frozen. Okay? And there we have day 4. And day 5 now, we're going to, this is a wholesome goodness. All the berries you can put in there. All right? I love this one. So I'll put, let's use a cup of berries. 1 cup of blueberries. Okay, and I noticed that the blueberries, they don't stay frozen for a long time. All right? So you have to work very quickly with this one. All right? But since I'm not at home, I'll work with what I have. Yes, and I need to put in my almond milk. I almost forgot that just now. All right? This is the highest one in antioxidants. So I'll put a ½ cup of almond milk. And to this one, because of the tartish flavor, I'm going to put like ½ teaspoon of honey. All right? Can you help me get that off, please? Thank you very much. Okay. ½ tablespoon of honey. Pure fresh honey from the farm. Okay? If you would like to put a little bit of ice in there, you can go ahead and put some ice in there. I don't like it with the ice because it tends to water it down. Okay. And here we have our beautiful purple smoothie. Okay, look at that. Color your life with health. Every day there is a different color. Every day there is a different nutritional benefit that you can receive from these very nice smoothies.
Okay, and so there we have it. So that's for 5 days, every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You can get your power smoothies to go along with the day. If you're not able to catch breakfast, don't go skipping breakfast. Quickly, you see how it was like less than a minute for her to do one of these smoothies. So there's no excuses as to why you can't put your fruits in, right? And also, I noticed, Miss Rhonda, on your Didee's creation, you have, as I mentioned before, so many different recipes for smoothie. You have what you call the smoothie Bible, right? And so you can go there at Didee's creation and you can mix it up. Because I know for me, I like to put strawberry, blueberry, I put the banana, sometimes muskmelon, and you know, get all these different bursting flavors.
Yes, you can combine anything that you would like. All right? For those of us who live in the country, we can get all our tropical fruits, and you can make a wide wide variety of smoothies. I really want to try custard apple and crabble. I have tasted the crabble already, but I think the custard apple is going to be very nice. Now, if you have kids at home, I have a little granddaughter who loves to work in my shop with me. And she said, Grandma, but I need a little umbrella because I want my smoothie to look pretty. And she would open a little smoothie, they open a little umbrella and stuck it in the corner of her smoothie. And yes, she's very expensive. She said, Grandma, I want a red cherries on the top too. So normally I would put a red cherries on the top. Yes, so make your children life healthy, but at the same time beautiful.
And also to our viewers at home, maybe you're an athlete and you want to, I know my husband, what he does, he's not a fan of all the different bursting flavors in fruits, but I know he likes his strawberry, he likes his banana, and he will put some, I think it's called the protein powder in there that also helps with, you know, different leg cramps for cyclists and stuff like that. And for people that run, they want a boost in protein, they can add different things to their smoothies if they would like.
Another thing that you can add in your smoothie, I normally do my smoothie with oats. I love oatmeal, so I will put blueberries and strawberries and papayas and banana, and I will put oats, I will put flaxseed, I will put chia seed, I put anything I find in my kitchen, I put in my smoothie. I want to do one more smoothie, and this one is going to be a burst of strawberry, lots of strawberries, all right? So let's get some more strawberries. All right. Yes. The berries are very good for us. So I love to use a lot of berries. I want to try and see if I can get this one as red as possible. So I'm not going to use milk in it because it's going to be pink. All right. So let's do this. All right.
And as we mentioned before, you can have your natural sweetener. You can use honey instead of putting sugar into your smoothie. If you want to, you know, be able to benefit from all the different nutrients from the smoothie, go ahead and try to put something natural. Since you're already using natural fruits, you want to use something natural as a sweetener for your smoothie.
Okay, so for this strawberry smoothie, which one do you think I should use? Pineapple or orange? Or let's
I think the pineapple would work with the strawberry.
What if we put both of them together?
Oh, we can do so. You can use your kitchen as a testing lab. You can try with the different fruits, with the different flavors of juice, see what works, see what taste you prefer to go with, and you can have fun doing this with your family and friends at home.
Yes, and you know, I must say, during that time I was going through all those things, I keep on thanking God and praising God. And today I am so happy because here is this 11-month-old baby. She's all now 27 years old. Yes.
Yes.
She is now 27 years old, and she is a blessing. She is the reason for Didee's creation and an answer to prayers from God. So you can see, God is also a miracle worker. And whenever we come to Him, He is always there, ready to assist us. Here I have all my beautiful strawberries. Okay? I'm going to put all my strawberries because I want to get this as red as possible. Ooh, I can just...
And if you don't have your strawberries, like you mentioned before, you can choose a fruit that is going to give you the same color. You may not go for red. You could go for...
Can use watermelon.
Yes, watermelon.
You can use watermelon. Use all the fruits that you can get that is in season. You don't have to spend a lot of money, okay? And I'm going to use like a 1/3 cup of orange juice, all right? And a 1/3 cup of pineapple juice.
And you can see here when you purchase your smoothies, you can put your little, if you won't have your smoothie right away, you can cover it and take it on the go.
Okay. Now, one tip I want to leave with you. Always remember not as red as I would like it, but it's still red. Always remember to put your blender or put whatever you're going to use to make a smoothie. Keep it in your locker, on your locker or your countertop, so that the kids, they are able, if you teach them, they are able to make their own smoothies in the morning. They can actually take it with them as they travel to school. Instead of having the kids drinking Fanta or juices, then you can let them have a very delicious smoothie and color their week with all these smoothies.
Thank you so much, Ms. Acosta, for being with us here.
It's been a pleasure.
I am pretty sure that our audience have learned something from today's program, and I hope that you go in your kitchen and make your week colorful. Remember, these smoothies have so many health benefits that your children, along with yourself and your spouse, can benefit. So we want to thank you, Ms. Acosta, and we would like for you to share your contact information with our viewers in case they're interested in visiting Didee's Creation to have their own smoothie.
You can WhatsApp me, 615-8404, and we'll be happy to serve you.
Once again, we want to thank you, Mrs. Acosta, for being with us, and we want to thank our viewers for being with us today for another edition of Defining Your Health. We look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. Once again, have a blessed day.